It is Saturday, September 10th, 2022, and this is my first vlog. I looked up some videos that I have done and tried to find the most popular one to find out what it is people are needing or looking for spiritual support, I guess you might say. And the reason why I did that is because I was listening to Lee Harris, who also spirit channels, and he was giving 10 things, I think it was, to do or know about yourself before you start putting yourself out there to help people with putting a book out there, or doing mediumship or channeling for people, or things like that. So that's what motivated me to look up what videos that got the most looks. Two of them I looked at got the most looks, but one of them might have been because I said what I had got for my channel, and it said something about you are or a part of the people who help to create humans on the planet, something like that. So that might have just got, oh my God, listen to this woman, she's saying this. It could be incorrect, or it might not be taken out of context or seen differently than what they were trying to say through my channel words. So that might have got attention for that reason, but I picked it because it got the most views. And it was mostly talking about how much I love humanity as a spirit and want to do what's best for humans, and I love humans and admire humans and all this kind of stuff. I can't say exactly what they said because I didn't say the words, so I can't say what they said because I'm not them, I'm me. I could put parts of it at the bottom of this video. And I was going to write notes and read the notes and respond to everything that was said in the video. My feedback and how I was shocked that they said that about me was one thing. I was like, what? I love humanity and I think humanity is awesome and great. And I'm like, really? Like everybody else, at this time and age, majority of us judge, analyze, put down, basically what they don't like we don't like in ourselves, we point out in other people, not realizing that's why it bothers us, is because we don't like that part of ourselves that another person is doing that we don't like sometimes. So what am I trying to get at? So that was my thought. I was going to talk about it, and I lied in bed last night and I was thinking all these ways I could explain. It was sounding really good in my head, how I was thinking of how I could say how much I admire humanity, how they're resilient, and how they, when there's a disaster, they strive above and they do the best they can, and how there's many wise people who have, monks or whatever, who have, are great role models or good example of how a human can overcome so much and become so wise and awakened. And so on. I was going to go on about all this stuff, which I'm not remembering anything of what I was thinking last night, but it sounded really good in my head last night. But so I've been hesitant to put myself out there and stuff. So today I had stuff to do, and one of the things to do was to deliver a parcel, go to the post office and ship off a parcel to my daughter. And so I drove into the parking lot and I parked next to a small vehicle. The truck I have is fairly high, and I parked next to an older small vehicle with the window open with a guy sitting in it. And, you know, as I got out of my vehicle, I noticed he was sitting there and he was scratching at his thigh, inner upper thigh. And I thought he's probably itchier higher up. He just can't itch there because he's in public. And I had these thoughts like, I don't know, I was thinking I was looking at his privates or something, or my attention was brought to that part of his body, and I thought, you know, why am I thinking this? Am I, you know, I hear when you get older, 40 or so, you're more sexually active, and I thought, well, maybe, you know, that's what's going on. Like, why am I even thinking this thought? Like, so I thought, okay, that's kind of weird how, you know, that came up, and I guess it's just, I don't know, strange. He wasn't looking at me or anything. He was just looking forward, and yeah, I thought, oh, that's kind of weird about me to have that thought, you know. I didn't even see his face. He had gray hair, gray beard, chubby, short guy, and sitting in a car. So I was just like, okay, that's kind of strange. And so I went and did my parcel, and I came back to the vehicle, and as I was getting into my truck, which was right next to his vehicle, I looked over because, you know, he's right there, right? And he was doing things. I guess I should be censoring this. And so I thought, okay. And he was looking the other way. So I thought, well, I'm going to act like I didn't even see anything, because not give him the recognition of what he's doing and that he accomplished what he was trying to do, obviously. So then I continued looking forward. And I thought, well, right now I would send the tracking number, take a picture and send the tracking number off to my daughter so she can track it and send a message saying that I sent the parcel. So I put the slip on the steering wheel right in front of me and laid it flat where I could take a picture of it, and I zoomed up on it and cropped it, and, you know, just kept looking forward, didn't look at him at all, and, you know. So then I thought, well, you know, I should really do something. You know, when you're younger, you just ignore things and run away and don't do anything. So I thought I'd better do something. So I thought, well, I don't want to get out of the vehicle because, you know, how am I going to do that? He's right there, his window's unwound, and he's probably still doing what he was doing. So I thought, okay, well, I'm going to pull out in front of the store and then walk in there and tell them what's going on, and they'll, you know, call the cops, because there must be a protocol for this kind of thing in a city, you know. So I went in there, and basically, long story short, no assistants. They were East Indian, didn't speak English very well. There was 2 of them I talked to, and they just looked out the window, and I was trying to explain because you couldn't see right away, which was good because he couldn't see me pointing at him. But I explained that he's on the other side of that truck there in that car, and then he goes, oh, is that the person pulling out? And I said, yes, that's the car. So I ducked behind a sticker on the window so he wouldn't see me pointing at him, or, you know, giving him away. And so yeah, nothing came of it. I ended up leaving, and I was looking around and making sure that he wasn't somewhere nearby, possibly follow me or something, right? Because I didn't live very far, and he may have figured out what I was doing, got mad, or, you know, whatever. So I just sort of looked around and, you know, didn't see his vehicle, was hoping he wasn't following, didn't look like he was following. So I went home, and yeah, it was kind of interesting after thinking of what I was going to make a video about being so proud of humanity and how great they are, and, you know, from a like deep down gut how I feel about humans. So anyways, that happened, and it made me go, okay, well, now I'm gonna make a video. So yeah, that's my first video, and it kind of drove me to make the video because I was like, you know, want to talk about it, or this is supposed to be a vlog, so you talk about what happens in your life or what your experiences you're going through, type of thing. So try not to pause too long. 9 minutes, I see. almost 10, now it's 10. Yeah, so I got 5 more minutes. Yeah, so that's what happened to me. It's my first vlog, and I did do one, but I did the audio wrong. My phone's acting strange. I tried to figure out the settings, but the audio works when I have my earphone attached to the phone so that it'll hear better, and it just fades in and out, and I can't figure out why it's doing that. And so I had to go back home and redo this video. So, you know, there's people around. I'm in the city, and got to be used to being observed. So yeah, that's what happened to me. And yeah, I guess I'll end it, and that's my first vlog. So I can hear everything I'm saying, so being quiet.